What's going on, my friends? Welcome to episode 95 of the Get Game Podcast, where we talk everything New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia, national, and international sports. Hosted by yours truly, Grassani, joined us on my Cunningham, Alex Reich, and Sam Morell. This is the podcast right now on Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, or wherever you get your podcasts, and also Soundcast right now on YouTube. Also, show up on social media at Get the Game Update. With all that said, it's time to get your game on.
Yo, what did it do? What did it do, baby
what's
boy?
up? What's up?
Yo, Adam, I got something to say, man.
Go ahead.
You know, this is the anniversary when we started the show is today.
No, the anniversary started the show was like what? All the way back in like March?
No, it was late May because I really looked at it.
No, it was in March. It was in March.
You sure?
You bugging. Yeah, it was in March.
Nah, you bugging. You're looking. Yo, ladies and gentlemen,
I feel, Alex, I'm not sure if you agree with me. I think Michael's cut is conspiracy something. I feel like he's conspiracy, a secret takeover of the podcast. Let me say why. Ever since that he sometimes he'll interrupt me and he'll do the outro, which I don't mind. But this just to our viewers, before we start recording, I often do a countdown, and this time he decided to do the countdown for me, and now this little tidbit. Mike, are you planning a secret takeover of the show?
I want to fuck the show. I want to take over the world, brother.
So you're not planning to take over the show. You're planning to take over the world.
I'm gonna take over the world, baby. I want to have the biggest rock. I want to have the biggest music company of the world, baby. Murder Mike Industries. Holla at your boy.
Okay.
In all seriousness, Adam. You know what? Man, we got a lot in the basketball world, man. I want to say congratulations to the Celtics, man.
Okay.
Being in the NBA Finals after 10 years, after 12 years of being in the going to the finals, 12 years ago. And the Warriors, they just keep dominating. I'm going to say this, Adam. I'm going to say this on record. If Curry wins this finals, wins the NBA Finals MVP award, I'll say he's the greatest basketball player of this generation. I'll say he's better than LeBron of this generation.
I don't know if I can give it better than LeBron.
He's up there. He's always been the talk of being the best player in the league. But I was always a fan of Curry. Let's be real, guys. When Curry first came to the league, he was supposedly be a 2-year guy in the league, done by his third year. That's what scouts said about his NBA career.
He said he would have limited success.
Yeah, limited success, and he won't be in the NBA for that long. Guys, this is his 13th year in the league. He's a two-time and back-to-back unanimous MVP, All-Star Game MVP. He is the greatest shooter alive in sports history.
Oh, easily. He's the greatest player to ever shoot a basketball. He's the greatest.
He's in the 50-40-90 club. 50% from the field, 40% from three, and 90% from the foul line. That is a rare club to be in sports. Put some respect on Mr. Wardell Stephen Curry's name. Put some respect on his name.
That's the thing. We all say if he wins the championship, but there's the thing we gotta remember though. He's still got 4 more games to win. How will we? Let me ask you this: we always say, "Oh, if Steph Curry wins this and wins the NBA Finals, he'll put himself into another stratosphere." What happens if he loses?
If he loses, let's see. This is his 6th finals.
This is 6 finals.
He is 3-2. He's 3-2 in his finals career.
Yeah, 3-2.
That's not bad.
Then he would be 3-3. He would be 3-3, and then here's the thing: he'll then have to face the narratives like, "Oh, we couldn't win without the ring."
But here's the thing, though: they have a chance to prove it. Now, Adam, let me ask you a question. In 2015, who did they win a championship without? What year without Durant? What year?
They won 2015. They won in 2015 without Durant. But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing you have to remember. Because a lot of people, I personally don't agree with this, but a lot of people hold the fact that LeBron was missing, Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving that series.
But let me ask you a question. But here's the thing: LeBron took him to 6 games. But but in 2016, here's the that they had everybody was healthy that year. And what happened? The Warriors had a 3-1 lead, blew it, lost 3 games in a row, lost the last 3 games. Am I right? And let me tell you guys something. Now, here's the thing for Curry. Here's the thing. The Warriors has always been Curry's team, even when KD was there. Let's be real. Curry was the man on that team. Let's just be real. Am I right or wrong, boys?
What?
Right.
This was Curry's team.
It is Curry's team, yeah.
Here's the thing. Bob Myers is not going to trade Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry is going to retire as a Warrior. Let's be real. Only team I can see him.
Essentially, I think he will be known for his time afterwards. But I was saying, yes, back around, he may pull a Michael Jordan and then just finish his career with some random team.
He's not going to do that. First of all, I can see him probably going to either Cleveland or Charlotte because he's from Charlotte. He was born and raised in Charlotte.
Nah, he's going to come to Brooklyn. Book it.
Are you stupid?
At the end of his career,
I'm out.
I'm calling right now. At the end of his career, Curry will his last year he'll sign a 1-year deal with the Brooklyn Nets and finish out his career. He'll play with Seth. I'll have a chance to play with Seth Curry. Michael, you know I'm right.
I had to leave from hearing blasphemous shit. You said some blasphemous shit at him. Saying Curry will go to Brooklyn. What's wrong?
Next year. I'm talking like what? 5 years from now?
Adam, stop saying blasphemous shit. I'm about to leave.
I said 5 years from now. Like he'll basically be it'll be similar to the way Michael Jordan's career ended, where he ended up with the Warriors. So Seth Curry will do the same thing. He'll be known for his time with the Warriors. He'll play all but 1 or 2 seasons of his career with the Warriors, but he will play a season or 2 with the Nets. That's a bold prediction right there.
Adam, Michael Jordan was the president of operations when he was with the Wizards. He just did it so he could play. So you tell me that Steph Curry's going to be the president of basketball operations for the Nets, and it'd be like, you know what? I still want to play the game. Let me still play. I'm gonna play with Brooklyn. Is that what you're saying?
Not exactly like that, but
why would he go to any other team like that?
So, Alex, how's the weather?
You really are stupid that we had to talk about the weather.
I just wanted to add, I just looked up Steph Curry against the Boston Celtics this year, and as just against Boston this year, he's averaging 24.5 points.
24.5 points. So that's solid. What's his career average for the season? I guess all teams, not the Celtics.
Career playoffs?
No, just for this season. Not counting playoffs.
2021-22 regular season.
Yeah.
25.5.
So it's basically his average. So he's basically averaging his he's basically his usual self against the Celtics this year. Here's the thing though, going to this matchup like Celtics versus Warriors, we all know how good the Celtics defense is. And here's the thing, we saw in the 2016 finals, that and in the 2019 finals that if Curry can be guarded. That's the one thing. That's the one thing the Cavaliers and the Raptors in 2016-2019, they played physical with them. They played physical with them, and they played really great defense on them. A really great defense on them. So Steph Curry's like, he has to know that's going to be coming. Like that, Steph Curry, if he's going to win this championship, he has to know that the Celtics defense, the Celtics are going to really guard him hard. You're really gonna have to guard him hard, and that's where guys. I think Klay Thompson is gonna really need to step up the series. I really think Klay Thompson's really gonna have to step up and make sure that and give Steph Curry enough, and make sure to give Steph Curry enough breathing room. Which, by the way, guys, he's joining us a little bit late today, but Sam Morell just joined the show. Sam, how you doing?
Hi.
Hi. You just, Sam. He just sounds. I believe he just sounds tired right now. What happened, Sam? You finished what? You finished cleaning?
Yeah, I finished cleaning.
We can barely hear you. We can barely hear you.
I said, yeah, I finished cleaning. Plus, I'm still a little sick.
Okay. All right, but we're obviously saying we know what we're talking. We're talking about the Celtics NBA Finals, and I was saying Sam, that I feel like we saw if Steph Curry is going to win his fourth ring, we all know how good the Celtics defense is, and we saw you remember 2016 Finals and the 2019 Finals of how physical the Cavaliers and Raptors played against Steph Curry, how physical they played against Steph Curry, and how they were able to slow him down a little. The Celtics are going to try to do the same thing with that, and with how good the Celtics defense is, this is going to be a big time challenge for Steph and the Warriors.
No, this ain't.
What?
I said, no, this ain't. This should be over in 5.
Whoa. You're picking the Warriors in 5?
Well, yeah, just because the Celtics are 1, super young, and 2, super inconsistent.
Wow.
Adam, let's be real. If the Celtics have 15 turnovers in one game, you really think the Warriors are not going to score all 15 turnovers?
Oh, they're gonna score what? At least 30 points off those turnovers?
Yeah, so that leads the Celtics to lose by 20. The Celtics are terrible at home, and the Warriors haven't lost at home. So I just don't like the Celtics in this scenario.
So basically you're saying the Warriors are going to gentlemen sweep the Celtics.
Well, I mean, you know what? I'm going to say, no, yeah, they're going to gentlemen sweep because the Warriors will then be at San Francisco in Game 5. So, yeah. I was going to say, maybe Game 6 because they lose Game 5 purposely to win in San Francisco. But no, they win in 5.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me ask you a question, Sam Bizzle Manizzle. You're telling me the Celtics won't win in Boston?
No, they don't.
You tell me that Jason Tatum, much as I hate the Celtics, everybody knows I hate the Celtics more than anything in life, that the Celtics can't squeeze a game. But here's the thing, though. I'm gonna say the series goes to 6. Here's why. Celtics wins at least 2 games on the road, but I think they could win at least home, 1 game at home and 1 game at road, because they're a good road team. Let's be real. But however, Adam, if the game goes to 7 games, I'll say the Celtics will win the series if it goes to 7.
I don't think so because remember Game 7 would be at the Warriors.
Yeah, but here's the thing: they're a Game 7 team. They're undefeated in the playoffs when it comes to Game 7s.
So so are the Warriors.
No.
That's the only way I'll say the Celtics will win the series if they get to 7 games. Only way. Let's be real, guys. Let's be real. It's possible for the
Celtics are
Warriors to
losing
lose
the
at
Phillies.
home. It's possible. You know what I
I'm
mean?
writing up that the Warriors are a better home team than the Celtics are a road team. So, plus the Celtics, in my opinion, had like the same type of path the Warriors did, but the Warriors are more experienced with harder paths.
Yeah, but I just wanted it to be a good series. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let me ask you a question, Sam, my boy. Let me ask you a question, brother, man. Bitch boy Sam, let me ask you a question.
I'm listening.
If Curry wins the championship and he's the MVP, Finals MVP, you think he's the greatest point guard ever in the game?
I mean, he has a chance to be, but personally, I don't.
Okay. Hey, Adam.
Yeah.
Remember when, like, 9 months ago, when we were doing the NBA preseason predictions, I told you told everybody that the Warriors would be in the finals. I looked at you like you were crazy on drugs.
I picked the Warriors as the 1 seed.
You were way off from that, but they made it to the finals.
I remember I picked them to win the finals.
Me, Alex, Sam, Marcellus, and Chris all looked at you were like you're on some type of drugs when you said that.
Who's laughing now?
I'll give it to you, Adam. Adam is a very ballsy kid, a stupid kid, but a ballsy kid.
Yo, you want to tell him my bold prediction, Michael? You want to tell Sam my bold prediction?
What's your bold prediction?
The one that made you leave. The one that made you leave.
He said that Stephen Curry is going to go to Brooklyn Nets and retire as a Net with KD.
Wait. Let me explain, Sam. It'll be similar situation to how MJ joined the Warriors. How MJ joined the Warriors.
You better fucking explain, because the blasphemy that I just heard.
Exactly. Thank you.
I said it'll be like 5 years out at the end of his career where Jordan played like what 1-2 seasons with the Wizards. It'll be a similar.
That's still blasphemy. He's not leaving the Warriors. Only way he leaves the Warriors if he dies on the court. That's the only way that's possible. You saying some blasphemous shit, Adam.
It's a bold prediction.
It's a stupid prediction.
Oh, thank you, Mike. You just literally took the words out of my mouth. Thank you.
Adam, that's like you saying that. It's like Derek Jeter going to any other team but the Yankees. You basically just said that.
No one thought Michael Jordan was going to play for any other team but the Bulls.
Adam, that was not even him playing. That was just like, I'm bored. Let me just get out my oats. That's what he did. That don't count.
Yeah.
No one ever thought Ichiro Suzuki was going to play for any other team but the Mariners. No one thought Brodeur was going to play for any other team but the Devils.
He played for the Devils his whole career. What are you talking about?
No, Mario Brodeur played his last season. Like, he played, 7 games with the Blues.
That don't count.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, at the end of his career, Steph's going to play, 7 or something games with the Nets. Or just one
Sam,
season
should we
with the
hang
Nets.
up? Sam, should we hang up?
Adam, I'm sick. You just made my whatever type of sickness 10 times fucking worse from your fucking blasphemous take. This is almost as bad as you saying Kevin Durant's better than Steph Curry.
I never. Wait.
The text is yesterday.
Oh, okay. We'll get to that later.
And you also said that Kevin Durant is the best player in the world, which was blasphemous. And you've been saying a lot of blasphemous shit lately, Adam.
I've been saying a lot of blasphemous stuff.
You said Sean Marsh was the greatest general manager.
I feel like normally, guys, I like to play conservative with my takes. I like to play conservative. Over the past couple of months, I've been going all out.
You said Sean Marsh was the best general manager in the NBA right now, and of all time.
And I still stand by that.
Even though I hate the man, Jerry Krause is probably the greatest general manager of all time. Even though I can't stand that.
I'll give it that. No. I gotta think. I gotta think real blasphemous. I gotta think.
Adam. I think this is I think this is indirectly or directly because of me, because I literally called all of you out for not having any blasphemous takes and just playing it super safe. So I said, okay, during the hot take segment, you have to make it an actual hot take. You can't just say, oh, well, Jimmy Butler's going to score 40 and lead the Heat to the finals. It's like, okay, I can see that happening. It's like, no, Jimmy Butler's going to score 70 points and win the championship in 4 against Steph. It's like, damn, you really go that far? So,
Alex has
yo guys. I'm calling right now. The Philadelphia Phillies are going to win the World Series. No, I'm kidding.
What? Bye.
I said the Phillies. They both left. I was kidding.
I'm sorry. That was just, some bullshit. That was some bullshit. I quit. Adam, you're fired as the host. Sam, should we fire him as the host for saying that blasphemous shit?
It was a joke.
You still said it, you idiot. That wasn't even funny. So, Adam, what's on the top of the show? Because we're going literally in circles right now for our show.
All right. But yeah, did you guys have? We spent a lot of time previewing. The NBA Finals. Did anybody have any thoughts on Game 7?
Game 7 was a roller coaster. I'm gonna say it was like one of the most craziest. You think about Jimmy Butler's shot. Let's be real. I'm gonna be real on Jimmy Butler's shot. It was a 50. It reminds me of the Russell Wilson pass in the end zone against the Seahawks against the Patriots. It was going one or two ways. He makes the shot, he's the hero. He misses the shot, he's gonna be hated all over Miami. Here's the thing. You had Al Horford on you. You had the mismatch. You've been driving. You guys been driving to the basket. All you had to do was drive it, go for the foul, make your 2 free throws. But here's the thing in basketball. When you're down by 2, you have 30 seconds on the clock. You always want to go for the win, too. But make sure you have a guy to rebound the ball for you. Let's just be real.
What's it called? First of all, Mike, I just want to say your analogy there was absolutely terrible because Russell Wilson, that was one of the dumbest plays in NFL history, what Russell Wilson did. Like, he should have just rushed that shit.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler's shot wasn't stupid, but it was rushed. Like, you have 18 seconds left. I suggest just holding it out, letting the clock run, and then going for the last second shot rather than rushing it. That was my only issue. He rushed it instead of letting the clock run a bit and then going.
But here's the thing, though. If you had an Al Horford playing out the paint, I would have attacked him to the basket to get that foul because I know he's going to foul or go for the block. Let's be real. He's been doing that all game. I would attack the basket. Get that foul on the big man. Sam, in basic basketball, when it teach you, when you're little, attack the big man to get him the foul. Am I right or wrong, my boy?
No, yeah, you're right. I mean, I teach my kids that.
You attack the big man to get him the foul. 9 times out of 10, he's going to foul. But here's the thing. That like Jimmy Butler's been playing great, but here's the thing. Is Jimmy Butler going to be in that list of guys that doesn't get a ring? Or
yeah, Jimmy Butler's not even going to make the Hall of Fame in my opinion. Jimmy Butler's going to make the Hall of like very good. Just how like LaMarcus Aldridge has made the Hall of very good. He's going to be in that category.
Adam, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you think Russell Westbrook will make the Hall of Fame?
Russell Westbrook?
Yeah, but
I
that's
think
an
I'll make
easy
it. I think
yes.
I'll make it. I think I'll make it.
But Mike, that's an easy yes, just because his career averages are like triple double.
No, I just had to Adam because Adam says some ridiculous shit sometimes. I just had to make sure. You know what I'm saying, Sam?
All right, let me ask you this then. Let me ask this then. Is Jimmy Butler going to be in the Hall of Fame?
No, not even close. No.
Let me ask you this. Is Jimmy Butler right now a top 10 NBA player?
It's tough. Just because you could say yes, but no.
It's a 50-50 answer. Here's the thing. Are you talking about?
Because we gotta remember, Jimmy Butler, he led the Heat to the NBA Finals back in 2020, and he just led them to Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals, and just barely lost to a really good Celtics team.
I say he's a top 10 player, but
I think you almost have to include Jimmy Butler in your top 10 at this point.
Here's the thing: everybody's top 10, because you gotta be careful with that shit.
Yeah.
People say they'll leave him on 11. Some people put him at 10. He's either 10 or 11. Depends on your list.
I can respect having him at 11, but yeah, he has to be at least be in consideration for top 10.
Yeah, but here's the thing, boys. Let's be real. We all know Alex is watching porn right now, but he got to focus. But all seriousness, I think
that was great timing.
I think Jimmy Butler's a great player, but I don't think he'll make the Hall of Fame. The only thing he'll win the Hall of Fame, get in the Hall of Fame if he wins a Finals MVP. He was the most improved player of the league 1 year, but that's not going to get him to the Hall of Fame. He has to have at least some attribute, like win a championship. They're thinking about putting Kenny the Jet Smith in the Hall of Fame, and Kenny the Jet Smith wasn't that good. Let's be real. And I'm saying this on record. If Kenny the Jet Smith can make the Hall of Fame, Jimmy Butler can. You know what I'm saying, Adam?
Yeah.
Kenny Smith didn't make the Hall of Fame. He's not even close.
That's what they're thinking about thinking for and people think Jimmy
Mike, that's because of his NBA analyst career. That's not because of his NBA career.
Let's just be real. Jimmy Butler, Kenny Smith was probably the most overrated NBA player, in my opinion. One of the most overrated. Yeah, Adam, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
In the next 3 to 5 years, you think the Nets will win a championship? Or you think they're breaking up the team this year and have a whole nother rebuild? Because I think Kyrie's leaving Brooklyn. It's official.
I don't think he's leaving.
He's leaving Brooklyn. It's official.
I don't think he's leaving.
Sam, what do you think?
I'm sorry. I wasn't even listening to your question. What'd you say?
You think Kyrie Irving is leaving Brooklyn this year?
No, I don't think Kyrie's leaving this year, but I think KD is going to be leaving either next year or the year after if they don't win.
You gotta remember though, KD's locked up long term. So if he were to leave, we would have to request a trade.
Well, yeah, I mean, you have to remember, KD wanted to go to the Knicks.
Unrestricted free agent.
Let me throw this out there for you, Michael. Let me throw this out there for you. Let me throw this out there. Let me throw this out there for you. We'll give you KD in exchange for all your first round picks for the next decade and RJ Barrett and Cam Reddish and Julius Randle. Do you do it?
Fuck no. That's a bad trade.
Oh, also Obi Toppin.
First of all, Adam, you know how much cap space that's going to be left on your team? You know how much? Nope, that would not happen. Honestly, I think the Knicks gotta get rid of Julius Randle. He gotta go. Randle gotta go.
One problem: who's taking that contract?
Put him like on a really bad team, I think, like the Hornets. We'll take that contract.
Yeah, you have to find a team to take that contract.
Probably the Hornets will. Who knows?
They probably would. If they got some draft capital in return.
If you give up like a first round pick, Gordon Hayward, and like a couple round draft picks. I'm gonna say this on record. It's gonna be crazy.
Here's the thing, though. Would you really want to give up some serious draft capital just for the sake of moving after Julius Randle? I'm not sure if the Knicks are going to be willing to do that.
The Knicks suck. What do you expect? We gotta do the hot take, baby.
Yeah, Mike. The Knicks don't suck. It's just James Dolan literally is the bad luck of your team. To get rid of James Dolan, I'm letting you know the Knicks, hot take, they're a top 4 team.
Guys,
once James Dolan sells the Knicks, watch. Once James Dolan sells, they're gonna be the new Warriors. They're gonna be the new Warriors if James Dolan sells. Book it.
Guys, I have
with Slides and that's that. I really hope James Dolan never sells the team.
Guys,
because I delight in the tears of Knicks fans.
Guys, let me explain. Hold up. I have wished death on James Dolan for many years for fucking up the Knicks. I've wished death on him. I wished him for everything for this man to die. He is on my kill list. James Dolan, fuck you for ruining the Knicks, for ruining peaceful memories of me watching basketball with my father.
All right. Speaking of James Dolan,
Adam, let me talk. It's a rant.
James Dolan. We gotta move on.
James Dolan, you're like a video game. You're like a 2K video game. You do great for a couple months and then you suck. So James Dolan, thanks for fucking up everything I love. You can't do one good thing. You can't, James Dolan. You are a piece of monkey shit. You are a piece of shit, a piece of garbage, a piece of crap. You a slut monkey. You're a ragamuffin. I don't know what to say, honestly. I'm at the point, I hate you more than I hate Jose Altuve. That's how much I hate James Dolan.
Hey, Adam, do you hear that?
Yeah.
Dude, that's the sound of our monetization just dropping.
Fuck you, Sam.
All right.
Fuck you.
But speaking of James Dolan, James Dolan, that's not the only that's not the only team he owns, right?
He owns the Rangers.
He owns the Rangers too, and
here's the thing,
guess
guys.
what, guys? The Rangers are moving on. They are heading to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Guys, can I kill James Dolan, please? He cares about.
I want to ask you this. You look at James Dolan, all the things he's fucked up with the Knicks. The Knicks are cursed because of James Dolan. I want to ask you this, Sam. Why don't the Rangers have that same type of bad luck?
Because James Dolan hates basketball?
No, it's because no one cares about hockey and everyone cares about basketball. So the thing that everyone cares about is going to suffer more than the thing that nobody cares about and that everybody already hates.
Yeah.
And if hockey's for white people?
That's another part of it. But I mean, the Rangers, they move on. They upset they come back down. They're down 2-0 in the series, and they come back, win 4 next time to be a very, very, very good Carolina Hurricanes team. I mean, there's not much to say. Igor Shesterkin, I mean, he's just. Can we just explain that this isn't supposed to happen? The Rangers, they went from having Henrik Lundqvist to Igor Shesterkin. You want to know what that's Michael? You want to know what that basically is? That's basically the hockey equivalent of going from Joe Montana to Steve Young.
Oh, damn,
it's that good. It's basically the hockey equivalent going from Joe Montana to Steve Young.
First of all, Joe Montana is better than Steve Young. Let's be real.
But you get what I see. You you have an all-time great at that position for a decade plus. Now you fall into another all-time great at that position for a decade plus. I mean, he has just been. I've really run out of words. Describe how good each second is. Obviously, Nick Badger has had an amazing postseason. Adam Fox had a big goal. I mean, Chris Kreider had 2 goals. I mean, this team, they, as much as it pains me to say as a Devils fan, they live up to that hashtag no quit in New York. They really live up to that. And it's going to be a very interesting series against the Tampa Bay Lightning. For the 3rd straight year, it's a New York team going up against the Tampa Bay Lightning in the Eastern Conference Finals. Because remember, last year, it was the Lightning versus the Islanders, and the year before that, it was the Lightning versus the Islanders. Now it's the Lightning versus the Rangers. Should be a very, very fun series. All right, Alex, you go really quickly here. About the NHL playoffs.
Yeah. As much as I hate New York, the New York Rangers, I do think this is going to be a brutal series, as in very entertaining and very fast, controlled pace with each side going at it. And I do see Tampa Bay edging New York. Even I don't want to be biased, but I think Tampa Bay has the bigger advantage than New York does, especially coming off a pretty long break off the ice. And I think they will be ready to go on Wednesday. And I think Lightning will win in 6 games, I would have to say.
I'm not gonna jinx myself here because I did it last time. I'm gonna take the Rangers in 7.
Oh, Adam, you're gonna curse them.
As much as I hate the Rangers, I do gotta give them credit of.
If realistically, I'm gonna agree with you. Lightning at 6, I agree with you. That's what my heart. I'm telling you, but you know what? I'm going to try to reverse jinx because remember I picked against them both times against the Hurricanes and the Penguins, so I'm going to try to reverse jinx them. So I'm going to pick the Rangers this time. Also got Colorado and Edmonton in the Western Conference Finals. Yo, guys, if you look at Alec, Sam, and Mike, when you get a chance, go look on our Facebook and on our Instagram page. And you see, and look at our brackets. Look at my bracket for the hockey playoffs. My Western Conference bracket, as right now, is still perfect. I right now have a perfect bracket for the Western Conference, but my bracket for the Eastern Conference is hot duty diapers. I got 1 pick right so far in the East.
What was that?
I had the Panthers over the Capitals. That was the only pick I got right. Every other pick I got wrong.
Who's your wrong? So the Rangers are in the Stanley Cup, right?
No, they're in the Eastern Conference Finals. They're in the Eastern Conference Finals, and if they beat the Lightning, they go on to the Stanley Cup.
When's the last time the Rangers won the Stanley Cup?
1994.
You know, if New York wins the Stanley Cup, you know how crazy it will be at the Garden?
Just for the record, if the Rangers win the Stanley Cup, I'm probably gonna have to go hibernate for a month. So please don't wish that on me.
Yo, Sam.
I'm not gonna be able to take the Rangers fans that are gonna say, Kako and Alex Duffy was that Jack before Jack Hughes. I'm not gonna be able to take it. I will be able to take it. I won't be able to take it.
Damn, Adam. Adam, what do you do if I wear a Rangers jersey?
I don't know.
Adam, what team you hate the most, the Rangers or the Astros?
Astros. I don't
Okay.
hate them that much. Yo, guys, I just realized something. My sports life is trash. I mean, aside from the Yankees, who are really good, look at the Giants. Look at the Giants. I mean, they ever since they won the Super Bowl, they've been trash. I mean, the Nets. I mean, yes, they have KD and Kyrie, but look at the situation there, and the Devils. Like again, just like the Giants, ever since they went to the Stanley Cup in 2012, they've been trash. My sports life sucks.
Okay, Mickey Mouse, calm down.
Michael, how long is my sports life gonna suck? Sam, how long is my sports life gonna suck? How much longer?
I'm in the same boat as you.
At least you won a Super Bowl back in 2018. I can't take it. My team's gonna be good again. I want to go back to I just want another era like what was it? The 2000s, like the late 90s to the early 2000s when the Yankees were winning the World Series. The Giants made it to the Super Bowl. The Devils were winning all those Stanley Cups, and that's where making it to the NBA Finals. I need that back in my life. I need that back in my life so badly. And then, because I'm watching the Rangers, I'm watching teams like the Rangers, I'm watching teams like the Red Sox, and all the teams I hate just do good. I'm just thinking myself, why can't I have this? I want my team to be good again so I can go and back up all those other fans and just spit it right back in their face and go,
I can't. Adam, you have completely lost the show. Sam, you there, buddy?
Adam,
I need some water after
Adam, that moment should be a clip on Twitter.
Exactly. Sam, you think he lost it? You think he lost his mind?
Of course.
Guys, I think as of today, we've lost Adam.
I think Adam has been broken. I think we broke him. We gotta fix him together, buddy.
The New York Rangers have broken me.
I'm like, I had enough of this shit. I've been losing for years. Okay, then the Rangers make to the Eastern Stanley Cup, to the Eastern Conference Finals. Adam has completely lost it.
It's either that moment. It's either Adam just broke, or today's the day we finally realized Adam is actually the villain among us. He is the imposter.
Adam's the puppet master.
All right, guys. Are you guys ready to move on? Are you guys ready to do the hot take? All right. So guess what? I mean, Alex, you were supposed to go last time, but wait, what is he saying in the chat? All right, we got it. But Alex, again, you were supposed to go last time, but you couldn't, so we had to spin the wheel a bit early. But now that you're back, guess what, Alex? It's your turn, so you're up.
Okay. I was thinking about it during the first hour or so of this podcast, and my hot take is if Doc Rivers doesn't get his squad to an appearance to the finals in the next 2 to 4 years, then the coach I see coming to Philly next would be either Nick Nurse or Mike D'Antoni.
All right. Question. I got a question right off the bat. Why would Mike D'Antoni come to the Sixers? Or why would that be a good fit?
I just feel like he's got that potential in coaching, and I feel like he has a better side of knowledge of making his team a better as a whole, and someone that can really spark up the squad with everything that they have going on each season. And I feel like he could possibly make everything better than what Doc Rivers has been doing in the past.
Okay, here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing, Alex. Like, the one, like, if you want to say they should move on from like the five, in fact, one thing we're arguing about with the Celtics side, you said it in the next 2 years. I'd argue that if the Sixers don't make it to like if the Sixers don't stick up next year, he should be gone. That's point number one. Point number two is like the problem I see with Mike D'Antoni is that he runs a guard oriented offense, and he's not really that great with centers, and you have to factor in how would he work with Joel Embiid?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I also mentioned Nick Nurse.
Nick Nurse, I think is a lot more interesting.
I got something to say for Alex. Hold up, boys.
Yeah, go ahead, Michael.
Do you think if Doc Rivers gets fired, do you think Tyronn Lue would be a good fit for you guys? I can see Tyronn Lue as a good fit, or Mark Jackson for you guys. What do you think about Mark Jackson coaching the Sixers?
Mark Jackson. I think that would be a decent fit.
How about Eric Spoelstra?
It wouldn't work.
I mean, here, I do think that Mark Jackson has the opportunity to make the Sixers offense get going and having a solid squad. And I'm not sure about how Sixers fans feel about potentially getting Tyronn Lue, but I mean, like a year before this year happened, I think it was during the free agency era of last year. Sixers fans has been having their minds on Tyronn Lue coming to Philly, and that never happened. So I'm interested to see if they can make the switch in Tyronn Lue in the next year and a half. But the coach that I really see coming would be Nick Nurse.
I mean, Nick Nurse, I think is a much more interesting fit than Tony, because, like I said before, I don't think Tony will work well with him Embiid.
I mean, I'm not saying D'Antoni would be the one. I'm saying that like he would be one of the two in the mix with Nick Nurse.
I mean, Sam, do you have any thoughts on this, or give you a chance to speak here? But do you share my statement about D'Antoni to the Sixers?
I disapprove because fuck Mike D'Antoni.
Wait, Alex, is your hot take done, or you have more points?
I'm joking, but I don't see this happening. It's a good hot take though. So
go ahead, Alex.
Yeah, I don't have anything else. That was it.
Okay, Sam, you're up first.
I'm just gonna approve because I didn't hear literally almost the entire conversation, but I like where you're going still. So I'm going to approve.
Okay. All right, Michael, you're up.
Did you go first or?
I ain't go yet. I ain't go yet.
I'm gonna shoot you straight, cowboy. You went from Doc Rivers, and then we kind of interrupted your hot take. But I agree with your qualities, bitch. But all times you gave me all those, declines or disapprove. Your ball is in my hand, motherfucker. Decisions.
It has to be based on the quality of the hot take.
Now I should be
nothing
mad because
else.
Alex said I had some good hot takes and he fucked me over a couple of times. Adam, if you were me, what should I do?
If you thought it was a good hot take, then you approve. If you didn't think it was a good hot take, then you disapprove. It's
But
that simple.
I gave myself
There should be no ulterior motive when it comes to hot takes.
Yeah, there is.
I say there shouldn't be.
But since Alex is my best friend.
Adam, I literally did not hear a single word of this hot take. And I just said, oh yeah, I'm going to approve it because, I like where you're going. That was my motive.
I approve, bitch, for now.
Okay, and you know what? I'm tired of disapproving hot takes. I'm going to approve this one. If for no other reason than that I'm tired of disapproving. But I hear what you're saying. Like, I feel like Doc Rivers, here's the thing is, I feel like we really need to reevaluate like Doc Rivers as as one all-time head coach. Here's the Doc Rivers. I think he's a really, really good coach, but is he the coach that's gonna, I just feel like with him, your ceiling is limited. I feel like a Doc Rivers coach team, their ceiling is limited. That's just the way I feel. But yeah, when you mentioned the candidates, the only one I kind of disagree with you on is Mike Tantara. But again, Nick Nurse, Mark Jackson, those names you have out there were good. Again, like you said, 2 or 4 years. I think he should be gone sooner. But you know what? You did bring up a lot of great points, so I'm gonna approve it. All right, Ash, congratulations. Your hot take has been approved. All right, so guess what, guys? It's baseball time, and which one should we talk about first? Should we talk about the Yankees first, or we should talk about how much the Phillies suck? Which should we do first?
To get it out of the way, I'll deal with it and talk Phillies.
Okay. Well, it's gotta be hybrid Mets Phillies talk here. The Mets they're hanging in there ever since they lost Max Scherzer to injury. I said there's gonna be a really big stretch for them, and they've done well for the most part. They took 1 out 3 from the Giants. But it was on the road to the Giants, a really good team. So I think it's necessarily happy to get swept. But they come back and they sweep the Philadelphia Phillies, and they just beat the Nationals. And they also took 3 out of 4 from the St. Louis Cardinals. So, if you're a Mets fan, you gotta be happy. You gotta be happy about where the team is going. They're hanging in there. They're picking up wins, they got a couple more games against the Nationals. They really should sweep the series. They really should sweep this series. Because then after that, that's where the rough prior schedule comes up. They got the Dodgers, they got the Padres, they got the Angels, all on the road. Then they come back home and play our Brewers. That's gonna be a really, really rough schedule. So I said before, get as fast as possible during this stretch, and you know what, they did that. But so yeah, if you're mentioning you feel really, really good. But if you are a Philadelphia Phillies fan, oh boy. Yo, guys, I got the stat right here. You guys want me to read it? Michael, Alex, you there? Michael,
Yeah,
Sam,
I'm
you
here.
there? Sam, are you there? All right, but look, let me read this stat for you. The Phillies right now have 21 wins on the season. You want to know who has the exact same amount of wins?
Who?
The Baltimore Orioles.
Ooh.
That's when you know it's bad. That's when you know it's bad. I mean, they get swept by the Mets, and they just lost to the first game to the San Francisco Giants. So you know what, Alex? All I have to say is the floor is yours.
Okay. I don't know where the hell to start with this team, but this team has been absolutely garbage. I mean, completely garbage. This team needs to, excuse my language, but it needs to fucking rebuild and fire Joe Girardi's ass.
They're hostile in New York.
I cannot explain more of why the hell this team is doing what they are doing. This team is completely has no sense of urgency offensively and for pitching. As you can see, they got blown out by the Mets, and yesterday, they lost with a lead heading into the 10th inning. And is this team supposed to be good, as in having Bryce Harper, Kyle Schwarber, and Rhys Hoskins, and offensively? But when you go on the other side with this pitching, with this horrendous type of bullpen that they have, is completely unacceptable, and the Phillies need to do something with their bullpen, and it's all going to depend on Joe Girardi and what he needs to accomplish in the next week or two to see if this team is out of it for sure and not a playoff team, which it's looking like they are not a playoff team at all. And it's going to have to depend on what they do with their bullpen. And I'm just out of words because in the start of the season, people in Philadelphia, in the sports world, had very high hopes of them being one of the top teams in the NL East. Be probably around the second or third spot in the NL East before the season started. But this bullpen that they have is beyond absurd, and I am sick of this fucking bullpen. I do not care if I'm spelling. I am fucking done with this garbage team. It needs to stop. This Phillies team is like the Flyers of this year. They are freaking I'm out of words. Let's continue. Let's continue.
Okay. Alex, tell us how you really feel, buddy.
Alex went off.
I feel like we almost have to make that a clip.
Yes,
Alex,
please do.
All right, I'll make that a clip. But I mean, here's the thing about the Phillies. You look at the Phillies, and you know what? What I said, they have some talent. They have some talent in their life. You got Bryce Harper. We all know how much of a stud Bryce Harper is. You add Nick Castellanos. You add Kyle Schwarber. You got Gene Segura. You got you got JT Realmuto. You got some really, really good players on this team, but you know what the issue is? You mentioned before their pitching, you mentioned before their bullpen. You want to know the big issue that really stands out to me with the Phillies? Their
bullpen.
fielding, their fielding is literal garbage. Their fielding is literal garbage.
It's basically a high school team.
Basically, guys, I know you don't, Sam. Like I know you don't watch that much Phillies games, but let's just say that I don't watch much Phillies games, but let's just say from what I've heard, a high school team, or you or me, or you, Sam, could probably play better defense than the Philadelphia Phillies. You probably could do a better job out there in the field. Their defense is just bad.
Mm.
They are just, it's definitely bad times in Philly land. Nothing really more to say other than Alex. Let me just say, I just say it out there. They have the same win as the Baltimore Orioles. The Baltimore freaking Orioles. That's why you know it's bad.
I got one more thing to say.
Go ahead.
So, as you know, the Phillies lost to San Francisco yesterday, and they have 2 more games against them before who comes to Philly for the weekend series.
Who comes to weekend?
Yep, Mike Trout, and the Angels.
You know what's going to happen?
They come into Philly.
Sweat.
Even worse. You do not want to hear where I'm going with this.
What?
The worst of the worst is continuing for them because next week they have to go to Milwaukee.
Oh, great. And that on the road, so you know what's going to happen then? They're going to get swept.
And I am going to be ranting.
Yo, guys. I feel like we should make this official. I feel like we should. Actually, do you want to stop talking Phillies the rest of the season?
Yes, please. It's
Sam, do you want to stop?
insane.
Do you guys want to? Sam, should we stop talking Phillies for the rest of the season?
No, let's keep it on. Let's keep talking about them Phillies.
I'll make you a deal.
After this, you want to talk? Say you want to quit talking Phillies for the rest of the season?
Wait. I'll make you guys a deal.
No. Let Sam go.
Okay.
I say let's continue.
Adam,
so you guys want more? All right, Alex. They want more. Our audience wants more. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll make you guys a deal.
What?
I'll make you guys a deal.
Yeah.
If the Phillies get swept by the Angels and then get swept by the Brewers next week, then we officially are done talking Phillies.
How this? Let's make it interesting. If they also get swept by the Giants, because still have 2 more games with the Giants.
Yes.
Then after that we're gonna be done talking Phillies. Oh no, I got a better idea. Forget about that. After they play the Brewers, they play the Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
Yo, guys, I saw this. the Diamondbacks have a better record right now than the Phillies. Is that bad?
What the hell?
Sam.
I just
Wow.
I just want to know, are the hot dogs in the stadium?
I mean, that's pretty much all you really have to look. All Phillies has to look forward to is stadium food. Wow! I actually do know how easily that could be misinterpreted, right?
You know, the thing was, I wasn't even going for that. I was trying to go for the Charles Barkley response.
All right.
Actually, if you go to a Phillies game someday in your lives, go for the cheesesteak instead of the hot dogs.
Yes, you gotta get a cheesesteak.
I'll take that. I will definitely take that advice. I'll definitely take that advice.
Sam, what the hell is wrong with you?
What? You haven't realized that?
You keep sending emojis. Mike,
All right. So, all right. You guys ready to move on?
Sam is basically a second Mike with all these emojis.
All right, but all right, we gotta talk a couple. Guys, you ready to talk about an actual good baseball team?
The Yankees, motherfucker.
I mean, a little bit of Yankee talk here. I mean, they had I would say so weekend. Well, they took 2 out of 3 from the Orioles. I mean, so you'll take that. So I'll take that. And then they won the first 2 games against the Rays. I'm thinking to myself, they just took 2 games against the Rays. You're feeling good. They just beat up like one of the teams that they've struggled to beat over the past couple years. Arguably one of the big threats in the division. They just took two games against them. I'm thinking to myself, let's go. And then they dropped the next 2 games and obviously, so they split the series. I mean, overall, I still think it was in Tampa Bay. So I think if you ask me coming to this series, like, would you be happy with a split? I would say yeah, but especially considering that team was kind of in a little bit of funk, but here's the thing, we win those first 2 games, then you drop those 2. It leaves a little bit of sour taste here, but that's not my big concern with this team, guys. You want to know what my big concern with this team is right now? 2 things. Number 1, the injuries. Lately, the injury bug has been biting the Yankees in the butt big time. Guess what?
Biting
along.
them in
I guess
the
what?
asshole.
Yeah, Josh Donaldson's out. Who else is out? Giancarlo Stanton's out. That's a big blow. Giancarlo Stanton, we all know he's the best hitter on the team, not named Darren Judge. He's the best hitter on the team, not named Darren Judge. That's obviously a big blow. And then obviously another big concern is that a lot of the players, a lot at least offensively, aside from Aaron Judge, a lot of them have regrets. Like Anthony Rizzo got off to a really, really hot start. He's cooled off since then. DJ Mayu, same thing, got off to a really hard start. He's cooled off since then. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, was here for a little bit. He's cool. He's cooled off. Gleyber Torres. I will give praise to Gleyber Torres. He's played. At least compared to last season, he's played well. He's played well. He has, guys. I just look at this stat. Gleyber Torres in 45 games so far this year, or about a quarter through the season, has 9 home runs. Guys, you want to know how many home runs he had the entirety of the season last year? He had 9 home runs the entirety last year. So far, he's matched up his home run total last year. So it's really great to see Gleyber, really get the power stroke out. That's something that the Yankees have been longing to see. But Because they're saying you look at slug percentage. He's 467, which is really solid. But here's the thing: his average is 243, and his on base percentage is 282. So he's really got to get those. He's really got to get those up. But you look at his peripherals. You go look on his at his baseball savant page. And you look at his the quality contact he's making. He's making some really quality contact. So if you're a Yankee, so I'm optimistic about the future of Gleyber Torres. I would not be surprised if a couple of months from now we're talking about Gleyber, once again being back to 2018, 2019 form. I would not be surprised on that. So that's a bright spot. But guys, it's time to talk about the elephant in the room, or the two elephants in the room. Michael, you there? Sam, you there? Of course they're not. They're never there when I talk Yankees. But the two elephants in the room are Joey Gallo and Aaron Hicks. I mean, let's call it what it is. Let's call it what it is, guys. Those two. I tweeted this out. Those two cannot be everyday players for the Yankees come October. They cannot be everyday players for this team. They have both been terrible. They have both been because here's the thing about Joey Gallo. The one thing that I've given Joey Gallo credit is that he plays excellent defense. He was a Gold Glove outfielder. This season he hasn't even been good defensively. This season he struggled in the outfield, and he's obviously hasn't been able to hit for worth of lick. And same thing with Aaron Hicks. Yeah, guys, I'm really starting to really get fed up with Aaron Hicks because not only is he dog shit to play, but he plays lazy defense in the outfield. I mean, how many times have you seen Aaron Hicks just literally lollygagging in the field and not running as hard as he could to get a ball that if he had run hard, he might have had a chance to make that play. How many times have we seen a dumb play from Aaron Hicks in the outfield? And here's the thing right now, the Yankees have to get an outfield at the deadline. They have to make a trade for an outfield at the deadline. They cannot. I will say right now, if the Yankees go into the October with either one of Aaron Hicks and Joey Gallo starting every day in the outfield, they are not winning the World Series. They need to get a big time out. They need to add an outfielder, at least one. Arguably two with how bad things are going. But they need to add at least one outfielder come the trade deadline.
Yeah, you're 100% right.
Go ahead, Sam.
I know. I was just saying you're right.
Yeah. I said before, Sam. Andrew Benintendi is the guy I really like from the Royals, and we might have to get Chris on just so I can lobby him a little, say, hey, what do you want from Andrew Benintendi? That's the guy we're targeting in half from the Chicago White Sox team. I prefer Benintendi, but I would be. I mean, he's not my preferred choice, but I would be happy or satisfied with Ian Happ. So that's another target. Another guy that not an outfielder, but with the way IKF has been struggling a bit, because here's the thing about IKF is that he's good defensively, but here's the thing, he's not good enough offensively to make up he's not good enough offensively to back that up. His offensive is just not good enough to make up that. So another guy, if they want to add a shortstop, a guy that I would really like is Joey Wendell from the Miami Marlins. Look at him; he has great numbers so far. Plays excellent defense, athletic. Plus he's a left-handed bat, which you all know the Yankees could use left-handed bats. I mean, guys, right now my perfect trade deadline for the Yankees: Andrew Benintendi and Joey Wendell. If the Yankees got both those guys to the deadline, I would be a happy man. All right, any final thoughts on the Yankees, guys? All right, so before we get to obviously our fantasy and our bets, our buddy here, Alex. I mean, we were gonna do this earlier, but the hockey talk kind of postponed it. So Alex wanted to talk. I mean, the College World Series is beginning, is it not?
Yeah, it all starts.
So Alex is gonna do a College World Series segment. So Alex, take it away.
So it all starts on Friday at noon with 3 games in one of the regions. And let me just check the bracket real quick. Give me 1 second.
Take your time.
Okay. Okay, I got it.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the game to keep an eye on. Actually, there's a couple of games to keep an eye on. The first game is Southern Mississippi against Army. The second one is, I would have to say, 1 second. Tennessee, Alabama State. Tennessee is one of the hottest teams in college baseball this year, and they are the number 1 ranked seed in this tournament. And it'll be interesting to see how this team does. Also, another one, Marcellus's team, Coastal Carolina, will go up against Virginia in one of the regions, which will begin on Friday. I think that game will be at 7 p.m. on Friday. I have to double check, but that should be a very interesting game. I think there's 2 more games that seem interesting. It would have to be TCU against Louisiana and Texas A&M against Oral Roberts. Yeah, but overall, this bracket is a very intriguing bracket to keep an eye on, especially with the amount of runs that teams have been accumulating game by game. And I don't know if you saw, but UCLA, that game where they scored 26 runs. Adam, I don't know if you saw that. It was
I didn't see that.
The final score was 26-22. It was, and the interesting thing is, it was a conference tournament game. So they ended up having to play each other again after that game. And the second game of that was a very interesting one, which ended up in an 8-7 victory. And that's one team to keep a close eye on, which is UCLA. UCLA goes up against Florida State in the first round of the tournament on Friday. So that should be a very entertaining team to watch out for. And I'm really excited for Friday to get here. It's going to be a very hectic day with games from noon on Friday until at least 11:30 p.m. that night. Non-stop college baseball action all afternoon. And I'll make sure to keep you guys updated and informed as much as possible, especially on these episodes for the next 1 or 2 episodes, or even 3. But it's going to be a very fun time starting Friday at noon, and I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you, Danny. Thank you for your college baseball segment, Alex. I mean, it's good. I mean, I realize that it should be very fun and it should be very interesting. So, thank you for saying on. We're looking forward to you're gonna make this your new thing, right?
Yep.
Okay, so thank you for that. But guys, before we do our best, our fantasy baseball update, guess what? Alexander Reich. You beat my team, New Jersey Yankees, 346 to 309. So good job. You improved 2-5. I fought 4-6. But guess what? Sam, your New Orleans Pelicans.
Lost
You
by
put up
one,
you put up 308 points. You lost by 1 point to Team Murdock. You lost by 1 point. Sorry, Sam. I need to get your thoughts here. I need the floor is yours. I need something.
No comment. My team choked, so no comment.
You heard it from manager of the New Orleans Pelicans, Sam Morell, said after a heartbreaking loss to Murdock, no comment. Manager Sam, you got an upcoming game. Manager Sam, is your next game a must win? Now you've lost 2 straight. Is your next matchup against Kansas City and Murder a must win?
No, not really, because I know I'm better than all these puppets.
So damn, you got Kyrie Irving now.
I'm the king, and all y'all are my bitches.
Nigga, never that. I'm your bitch in basketball, so you can't say shit.
Well, Michael, you can't really be talking shit. Wanna know why?
Why?
Your team put up a measly 228 points against Team Kern, who just blew you out by 348.
First of all, I don't give about fantasy baseball. Let's just be real.
But you agreed to participate in it, so take your L. All right,
hey Adam, go fuck yourself with a dildo.
All right. Up there, it's me and Sam are still tied for first place in the East, 4-3. Alex is still in last place in the East, 2-5. Chris Kern is in first place in the West at 5-2. Team Murdock is in second place in the West, 4-3. And Kansas City and Murder, Mike and Cunningham, you're in last place in the West, 2-5. And the week 8 matchups are I'm facing New Jersey Yankees facing Team Murdock. Team Reach is facing Team Kern, and New Orleans Pelicans are facing Kansas City and Murder. All right, but guys, you know what time it is?
Bets of the episode.
It's time for our bets of the episode. To recap last episode, only 2 of us won our bets. And guess what?
Me?
It was the 2 cousins. Marcellus won. He had the Mets over the Phillies. He had 6.41 points, and Michael won his bet. He had the Yankees over the Rays. And Jason Taylor scored 20 or more. He won his bet. He has 20.69 points. But everyone else lost. I had the Hurricanes over Rangers and the Celtics over Heat moneyline. My part was a complete disaster. Alex had the White Sox for the Cubs, Twins for Royals. Cubs beat the White Sox, so that wrecked your parlay. Sam had the Celtics over the Heat, and Jason Taylor scored 40, about under 20.5 points. His parlay was a disaster, and Chris had the Celtics over the Heat moneyline.
The Celtics were supposed to win. And I actually said this. If I would have said Jimmy Butler and I would have said Heat,
Yeah.
I actually would have got that parlay.
You would have made like what, over 200 points. All you had to do was switch to just say Heat over Celtics and Jimmy Butler, and you would have made millions. You literally might have put the season to bed.
Oh, don't worry. I got another crazy bet for y'all.
Oh boy. Watch out, guys. Sam's coming back. Sam's coming back with a vengeance. But all right, let me just give me a second.
Yeah,
here.
I thought you said I'm coming back. And I'm like, Adam, I'm in first place. I can experiment right now.
But you did lose your last bet. You did lose your last bet, so that's what I meant. You lost the last two bets, so that's what I meant by coming back.
I mean, I don't really care. My last two bets have been crazy bets.
So basically, he doesn't care. That's basically it, all right. But guys, standings update time. Sam Morell, are you listening? Sam Morell, you remain ordering there. You remain in first place. 8-11 record, 143.01 points for 9 stars. Marcellus is in second place, 10-9 record, 101.15 points for 8 stars. He adds a star because he passed Ox in the points. I remain in third place, 8-11 record, 102.02 points for 7 stars. Michael remains in fourth place, 7-12 record, 7-12 record, 80.42 points for 3 stars. Alex is in fifth place, 5-14 record, 95.32 points for 2 stars, and Chris is in last place, 6-13 record, 50.01 points for 1 star.
Adam, what were y'all saying about me being in last place, Adam? What did y'all say about the kid in last place, Adam? I'm coming back. Big Daddy coming back on his throne. Big Daddy coming back on the throne, pimping.
Hey, Adam, you know what's funny?
Are you scared? Sam, are you scared? Are you scared of big old Michael Cunningham?
I'm shaking in my boots.
What?
I just heard mumbling.
Not
Yeah.
scared. I'm not scared. Not even close. He's gonna lose the next 5 bets.
Oh, you're mistaking me for Alex, my boy. Sam.
All right.
Adam, the fool don't know. Adam, remember I was in last place, like all at the beginning, and then I came back and I just went on a betting winning streak.
You did, but can you do it again? Is the big question.
Adam, what's that saying? What's that saying? History can repeat itself.
You want to get funky like a monkey?
We're going. In the words that I've been saying my catchphrase, we're gonna get funky like a monkey.
All right, but here's my bet, guys. This is insulting. This team is actually an underdog. This team I'm about to pick is actually an underdog in this game. And I find it insulting. And you know what? I'm going to challenge, even if he doesn't take this bet, I'm going to challenge Alex to a little extra bet here. I'm going to say that's an extra bet here. Guys, did you know that tomorrow the Giants are playing the Phillies? And obviously, you have Jacob Junis, who's like looking like a legitimate NL Cy Young Award candidate on the mound. And you know the Giants are actually the underdogs in this game. And you can actually get more points by betting the Giants on Monday than you would the Phillies. Are you freaking kidding me? Give me the San Francisco Giants. I'm taking the San Francisco Giants over the Philadelphia Phillies on the mind all the way. And Alex, even if you don't take this bet, I'm gonna challenge you. Come head to me, but even if you don't, if I win this bet, we don't talk Phillies again for the rest of the season.
So if you win this bet, we don't talk Phillies?
Yeah. or others. I won't talk. I won't say a word about them. If you want, you can still like honest. We won't talk Phillies. We won't talk Phillies at all.
Okay. I am gonna decline, but go Phillies.
Okay.
Pussy.
Nah, he's smart. Wanna know why? Wanna know why? You wanna know why, Michael?
Why?
Cause he knows his team sucks.
He a fake fan. He a fake fan.
No, he's smart. He's smart.
Okay.
All right. All right, Alex, you're up. Or Sans, you want to go?
Sam, stop watching porn and pick your bet.
My bet is for Mike to grow a hairline. No, I'm joking. Don't worry. Well, I'm not joking, but I'm joking. I'm choosing the Warriors over the Celtics. Steph Curry scores 30 or more, and Jordan Poole scores 30 or more. No, actually, Jordan Poole scores 20 or more. No, Jordan Poole scores 20 or more.
Okay. All right, Alex, you're up.
Okay. I am gonna go with Brewers money line.
Who are they playing?
The Cubs.
Okay.
And it's tomorrow's game.
Okay.
I mean today.
Okay.
Actually, wait, Adam, can I switch one part of my bet?
You're the switch? What?
I don't want to take Steph Curry. I want to take Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
Will not score any more. I'm going to regret this. I know I am. But Jason Tatum will only score 15 points or less.
Whoa!
Hold up.
So basically under 15 and a half, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. That's ballsy. That's ballsy.
I had to leave the call because Sam said something really bullshit and really, 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 really crazy.
Hey, he's betting on it. He's betting on it. He's taking a gamble. He's taking a gamble.
Yo, imagine when he crashed and burns. I'm gonna be laughing.
All right, thank you for your bet there, Mr. Ringleader. We do have Chris's bet. Chris is taking on Warriors over the Celtics as well.
Mike, I could be going, what's it called? Safe like Adam and just choose the Giants and get points. But where's the fun in that?
But you took Jason Tatum, my boy, to score not 15 points. Sam, you ballsy kid. That's what
I think Sam's looking at this like this. Like what? I have like what a 40-point cushion. Why don't I just play around a little bit? Why not play around a little bit?
Imagine if he wins.
I'm sure that's what Sam's thinking.
Imagine he wins that bet.
That'd be something. How many points would he? I'm gonna see how many points would he get if he won that one.
At least 80.
Let me see.
Because the Warriors are the underdog in the NBA Finals.
No, the Warriors are the favorite. The Warriors are the favorite.
Not the underdog. I checked last night. They were the underdog.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wonder.
All right. For some reason, it's not showing. Wait, hold on.
What do you mean? You can't have this.
Hold on.
You're not going to be saying why we can't have this. We can't see why we can't have this.
Okay, so far it's not letting me choose the under, but they should let me do it by game time. So I'll keep updated on that. But Chris take Warriors. Do we have Marcellus' bet?
Pick the Mets money line for him.
All right, we'll just give him
Mets money line and Steph Curry to give him 20 or more.
all right. All right. We'll give them. Do I give them Mets and Warriors?
Yeah.
All right, Michael Cunningham. Last up, go ahead.
Okay. You know what? I was thinking. I bet on the Yankees. They won my last bet, and I had Jason Tatum score 20 or more. Decisions. You know what, Adam? I want to have the Yankees money line. Steph Curry giving me 20 points or more. And Klay Thompson giving me 10 points or more.
So you have the Yankees over who?
Yankees over Angels.
Okay.
Money line. Steph Curry giving me 20 points or more. And Klay giving me 15 points or more.
Okay.
And then we should do our 6 parlay bets. Remember we used to get 6, we can go up to 6 parlays?
No, you can't do 6 parlays.
Remember those days?
Sorry.
Remember those days, Adam, we used to do those?
Well, those days are over with. I'm sorry.
Can you bring it back for one day, Adam, for my mom's birthday? Can you bring it back for one day?
No.
Come on, Adam.
Do not make me put you in the waiting for an attempted violation of league rules.
F the rules and screw the rules.
Screw the rules. I have money.
Hey, screw the rules. I have money. Screw the rules, Adam. I have money.
By the way, if our viewers, if you did not get that joke, just look up that joke. Just look up that joke. You need to find out the context of that joke ASAP. Trust me, it will make your life so much better.
Screw the rules. I have money.
But guys, that's all for our bets. That's all for this episode. I was gonna open with something, but I believe. Oh yeah. Before the show, me and Mike were having a little beef. So I want to ask you, Sam. I want to ask you, who would win if we played 1-on-1 in baseball?
Adam.
He knows.
Really, Sam?
Like, you literally needed a T to beat Adam. Like,
Yo, I think we should set that up. We should set that up for the channel. Me versus Michael 1-on-1. You down for that, Sam? In baseball, we should set that up for the channel.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'll be fun. But one last thing before we close the show. I mean, this past weekend obviously was Memorial Day weekend, so all we have to say is that we just want to honor all those who paid the ultimate price and gave their lives like on the front lines for this country. But to all those paid the ultimate price, we can't thank you all enough. But guys, any final thoughts? I'm gonna assume that's a no. So
because the only thing I'm thinking about is protein.
Adam's a bitch.
Sorry about that, Sam.
Adam's a bitch.
You want to end the show right now, Sam? Do you want me to end the show?
I mean, your choice.
No. You go. No, if you want, you can go now because you had something to say.
Oh no. I wasn't gonna say anything.
Alright, now on the show right here. That's it. This is episode 95 of the Gay Game Podcast. Yours truly, Adam Grassani, Murdock, Alex Reich, and Sam Morell. If like you heard, be sure to leave a like and follow or subscribe to the podcast. Also, if you want to join the conversation, just leave a comment on YouTube or reach out to us on social media. You may feature what you have to say in future episodes, my friends. Those you Jesus fans, you can imagine a world, believe in it, and dive in. See you next time, and until then, stay lit.
And we're out.